Last time Trump was president, Bitcoin did nearly a 20x. This time, history might repeat itself, but on a much bigger scale. And Trump is already making bold moves. He just signed an executive order to position the US as crypto capital of the world. He's also placing other pro-Bitcoin politicians in key positions of power. And this isn't just a coincidence. It's a massive signal to the rest of the world. So what does this mean for Bitcoin, the markets, and your investments? Stick around because in this video, I'm going to discuss how Trump's presidency could spark the next big Bitcoin boom and why this might be your last chance to act before it's too late. All right, let's dive in, guys. But before I do so, if you enjoy watching videos like this one where I break down complex topics in the world of money, finance, investing, politics, then make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be posting regular videos just like this one to help make sure that you maximize your profits as a crypto investor in the market. Now, let's get started. Trump is here. Invest in Bitcoin now or regret it later. So a while ago, September 2024, we saw this prediction from this very large asset manager called Bernstein. They're managing around $725 billion of assets. And they said if Donald Trump is re-elected, then Bitcoin may reach $90,000. Keep in mind, this was many months ago. Here, CNBC stated that multiple analysts expect Bitcoin to hit $100,000 before Trump's inauguration in January. Send it. Well, did those predictions come true? The answer is yes. For a very long period last year, 2024, Bitcoin was hovering around 60,000. I can remember that people got very frustrated that Bitcoin was only going sideways after the Bitcoin halving. And, they almost gave up hope that we would see a big pump coming soon. And then Trump got elected. And within no time, Bitcoin went up from almost 60K to 90K and 100K. And indeed, before Trump's inauguration, we even saw, or was it 108,000 or 109,000? So even above those predictions. So far, these predictions have been true. Nobody really has a glass ball. Nobody really can look into the future. However, these analysts and these large asset managers seemed to understand what was going on and how the market would react. And in this video, we're going to discuss Trump's journey and also what these analysts are seeing that causes them to make these predictions and what they're predicting that will happen to Bitcoin next. So last time Donald Trump became a president, Bitcoin gained 1,900% in Trump's first term. So if we will see something similar, it means that we might see a $1 million Bitcoin price this time. Well, let me know in the comments below. Do you believe that in the next 4 years, we're going to see a $1 million Bitcoin? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. At least if the pattern continues, or at least Trump's influence continues, maybe we might, maybe not. We'll see. But in this video, we're going to discuss a few more important data points that might reveal the direction that Bitcoin will go in. So let's briefly go back in time and look at Donald Trump's journey into Bitcoin. So here you see a BBC article on the 8th of June, 2021. And in this article, they say that Donald Trump calls Bitcoin a scam and basically says that Bitcoin is fake money. You know how Trump talks? Guys, this is fake money. He always uses very simple words to convey a message. So in 2021, he was quite against Bitcoin. But then over time, Donald Trump slowly started to embrace crypto and Bitcoin more and more, to the point that in 2022, December 2022, Trump even launched its own NFT, the Trump Digital Trading Cards. So Donald Trump launched his first NFT collection and it sells out in less than a day. All right, and in this whole process, Donald Trump makes a bunch of money. I believe it was around 7 million. So here, former President Donald Trump discloses that he owns up to 5 million in crypto and has earned over $7 million from his 3 NFT collection. So not 1, not 2, but 3. So yeah, that's quite insane, right? So this is from his official disclosures. So that's already a big shift from where he calls Bitcoin and crypto a scam to launching his own crypto project to making a bunch of money in a very short period of time with crypto. And now Trump is calling for the US to be the crypto capital of the planet. So this is something that he promised at the Bitcoin 2024 industry event. He basically went on stage and he spoke to the audience. He said, guys, I believe that we should build up a Bitcoin stockpile and that it could become a very important asset for us to pay down the national debt. And yeah, that's very interesting. At that point in time, I didn't really know what to think of that because Trump is a really great marketeer and he identified the crypto audience as a very important class of voters that could help him to win the elections. So he made them a very big promise, but now he is starting to deliver on that promise. So this week or last week, if you're watching this video, he signed this executive order. This executive order was aimed at making the US the crypto capital of the world. Because for the past few years, crypto companies have been attacked left and right by the SEC. There wasn't a lot of very clear laws and regulations. So yeah, it wasn't a great place for the US or for crypto companies to establish themselves. In fact, they were looking at moving elsewhere to like Dubai, Singapore, Thailand, or other countries that were more embracing crypto. But now he's trying to turn all of that around. So here is a statement. So Donald Trump has flipped from Bitcoin critic to advocate, now calling it the future as Bitcoin rallies ahead of the 2024 election. And now he's saying, just in, Donald Trump says, instead of attacking industries of the future, we will embrace them, including making America the world capital for crypto. So what I think is really beautiful about the US as a nation and economy is Silicon Valley. I used to work in Silicon Valley in my early 20s. And I believe that the US produces a lot of really great innovation, especially in Silicon Valley. So if you are a startup founder and you have a proof of concept or a big, bold idea or some kind of industry that you want to disrupt, then there is a really great capital market where you can raise money in order to deliver on your idea. And as a result, the US or Silicon Valley has been a really great factory for innovation. They have been pumping out all of these really great innovative startups and unicorns. Somewhere, you know, this is unprecedented. No other place really does this on the level that the US does this. However, in the early 2000s, we saw the internet boom, the tech boom, and the next iteration of this boom is the crypto, the blockchain, the Web3 boom. However, the laws and regulations were very against this industry. So that industry couldn't really flourish in the US. And Trump wants to change all of that and turn it into a very favorable incubator for crypto and Web3 and blockchain innovation. So that's really what we need. And now you might wonder, hey, Mitchell, you are from the Netherlands, you're not from the US. Why do you even bother with all of this? Well, look, honestly, Europe, where I'm from, the Netherlands, is basically a sinking ship. Not much innovation comes from Europe. A lot of the innovation comes from the US and then gets exported to the rest of the world. China does it in their own way. They don't really respect copyright laws. They basically just copy what other people or other companies, successful companies, are doing in the rest of the world, and they're making a cheaper, better, faster copycat of that product, which is a very clever model. Whether it is ethical, you might argue. However, it's working for them for sure. But no, for us and the rest of the world, it's very important that the US keeps producing so much innovation to help to keep leveling up the quality standards that we have as humanity. Now here, Trump's on-chain crypto holdings briefly soared as high as 18 million in June amid an outsized rally in the price of a mega meme coin supporting the ticker Trump. The Trump meme coin was launched in August to donate to US veterans and protect children. While it bears the former president's name, it's not an officially affiliated with or endorsed by Donald Trump. So here you see this chart. Look, I don't know if Donald Trump actually bought this token to donate, if he was actually involved in one way or another. Also, sometimes these tokens, when you know someone's wallet, you can simply airdrop some tokens to a famous wallet, in this case, Donald Trump. And you can make a marketing announcement and you can say, oh, Donald Trump holds this token too, and you can use it as a marketing tool. However, yeah, here you saw like what happens with many meme coins. You see a very short spike here, very short spike, and then it all goes down again because barely any meme coins hold for the long term. Yeah, here you see Donald Trump's crypto holdings here. So he has some Ethereum, some wrapped ETH, and some other coins. Keep in mind, guys, these coins can be airdropped. So if I know his wallet, then you can airdrop some tokens to this wallet, and you can basically say, hey guys, look, on chain, Trump owns this mega coin. So let's say, I believe we were talking about this coin, mega, which was this coin which quickly shot up and then corrected down. It dumped. It was a pump and dump, apparently. But he was holding some of these tokens in his wallet, and you saw that his balance went up last year. So this whole timeline was last year, 2023, 2024. He was holding some crypto. There was a meme coin in his wallet which shot up in value. He did some NFTs left and right. So later in 2024, Donald Trump took the next step. And the next step in his crypto journey was that he started to begin accepting crypto as for funding his campaign. And many crypto companies like Coinbase, Kraken, XRP actually donated to his campaign in crypto. And again, Trump probably saw the massive impact or the massive returns, or the ease of use of the crypto industry or crypto as a asset class. So again, he went one step deeper. Now, here's another tweet. Donald Trump PAC, so PAC stands for Political Action Committee, is basically an organization that you can donate to in order to push a certain political agenda. So his PAC raised 7.5 million in Bitcoin and crypto donations since June. So yeah, he received quite a lot of donations in crypto. So again, that's a big signal for him. Like, all right, we've got something over here. And this has caused him to further embrace the crypto industry. So at one point, he decided, all right, I am going to make an impact on this industry. I recognize that it's important for innovation, but also important for wealth creation, and I need to help this industry to flourish. Also, there's a very important voter base amongst the crypto people, but Trump announced his agenda for the crypto industry. He wanted to create a strategic national Bitcoin stockpile. He wanted to fire the SEC chair Gary Gensler, which had been attacking crypto left and right. He wanted to name a presidential advisory council on crypto regulation. He wants to stop work on a central bank digital currency. So he understands when you give bankers too much power, then they will start to control humanity in a very negative way. What these bankers do is they shift wealth from the masses to the elite few. And yeah, Trump wants to avoid that. He wants to foster stablecoins, digital tokens that are pegged to the dollar. All right, interesting. Now, let's have a look. So this was last year, November 11, 2024. So is Trump actually delivering on this agenda? Yeah, he is. So recently he signed a executive order to position the US as a crypto capital, or as the crypto capital of the world. So that means that they're going to completely do a regulatory overhaul to attract talent, to attract innovative companies, and to make sure that that industry is fostering. We also heard rumors, or actually it's confirmed by Eric Trump, the son of Donald Trump, that crypto companies are exempt of paying capital gains on their crypto holdings. So again, another incentive for crypto companies to flourish within the US. So they're really trying to make sure that very early on in this presidency, they want to show to the crypto community that they're here for them, all right? That they want to be by their side to help this industry flourish. So aligned with that, there was this announcement by Trump last year that he vows to keep 100% of the Bitcoin that the US government already holds, saying that it will serve as the core of the strategic national stockpile. So governments are holding many different assets in their treasury. So they hold gold, they hold foreign currencies, so dollars, yen, euros, and other currencies. And they might also start to hold Bitcoin. In fact, the US already holds some Bitcoin that it confiscated in some criminal cases many years ago. So right now, they hold around 207,000 Bitcoin, which is worth around $21 billion, which is really nice. And they are planning to pass a bill that will enable the US to buy up to 1 million Bitcoin. So 5x the amount of Bitcoin that they're currently holding. And one really important player in all of this is Senator Cynthia Lummis. Because Senator Cynthia Lummis has been named the head of, I believe, the Digital Asset Committee of the Senate. And she says that we can pass the Bitcoin Act in the first 100 days of the Trump administration. I hope so. I mean, again, they want to get quick wins early. To win the trust, Trump has only 4 years. A president can only serve 2 terms, so he wants to move as fast as possible, and he has a team of people around him that can enable him to do so, including Senator Lummis. So, the Bitcoin Act will allow the government to buy 1 million Bitcoin over 5 years. Again, so that's what I was just talking about. And here's this Bitcoin Act, or at least here's a first draft of this Bitcoin Act. It's an executive order on designating Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset within the Exchange Stabilization Fund. So, anyways, what it comes down to is that the US government will use fiat in order to buy Bitcoin and to hold it as a reserve, just like it is holding gold in Fort Knox. So here's a picture of Fort Knox. Fort Knox is this fortress. Now you see only a small building above the ground, but it actually runs very, very, very deep. There's a military base, I believe, very close by. It's the most guarded place on Earth. It's practically impenetrable, and it stores a lot of gold. Okay, it has been accumulating all of these gold over the past few years, and right now there's around 8,133 tons of gold stored in Fort Knox. So the whole idea is that by acquiring gold, you have something of real value that you can either sell on the open market when you have a gap in your balance sheet in order to fill up the gap, or it just gives you as a government some really nice assets that increase in value over time. And what has been the best performing asset class of the past decade? Bitcoin. Bitcoin has generated 230% returns per year from 2010 to 2020. Last year, 2024, Bitcoin generated around 120% returns. So I would say if you are holding gold, because it's a strong asset that increases in value over time, then you could definitely make a great argument for also storing Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is even outperforming gold and many other assets out there. The US is dealing with a very big problem, mainly the fact that they have around $36 trillion of debt. Okay, so why would they invest in this Bitcoin? Well, one of the philosophies of Donald Trump is to use Bitcoin to pay off the national debt, or a significant chunk of the national debt, in a few years or a few decades. I mean, what I mentioned before, Bitcoin is one of the best performing assets out there. It generated 230% plus per year for, a period of 10 years straight. So if you can hold on to an asset that increases in value so much and you're willing to be patient, and in the future you can sell off a portion of that Bitcoin to pay off the national debt, then that would take off a very big chunk of the burden for the taxpayer. So SEC Chair Gary Gensler stepped down in January, so that's massive. Again, the SEC was attacking the crypto industry very hard, or at least was making their life difficult. So Gary Gensler stepped down on the 20th of January, and Donald Trump started to place some very pro-Bitcoin politicians in key positions of power. So Trump selects pro-crypto Scott Bessent as Secretary of Treasury. He's saying, I've been excited about the president's embrace of crypto, and I think it fits very well with the Republican Party. Crypto is about freedom, and the crypto economy is here to stay. Amazing. Now, he's also, there's also another position that Donald Trump has filled. President Trump appoints pro-crypto Paul Atkins for the position of SEC chair. So again, that's the Security and Exchange Commission, which is the government body that's regulating the financial market. So when you're putting someone pro-crypto, someone that's at least going to work with the crypto community, work with the crypto industry to create a regulatory framework, then that is going to be massive. Because what you want is to remove as much uncertainty from the financial markets as possible, from the crypto industry. Why? Because for the big institutions to invest billions or even trillions into the crypto industry, you want to remove uncertainty. And the biggest uncertainty that crypto companies had was, how was this industry going to be regulated? And when there's a clear answer to that question, then we know the boundaries within which we can operate, what is legal, what's illegal, and then these big institutions can invest their billions into the industry so it can flourish further. Donald Trump, the global bank Standard Chartered says Bitcoin and crypto market cap could hit 10 trillion by 2026 under Trump. So remember all of those predictions earlier in this video. It did come true. Those banks, those large institutions, they have teams of analysts which are constantly monitoring all of the developments within the market. Their predictions, oftentimes within a certain bandwidth, are definitely something that you need to look out for. And what Standard Chartered is saying over here is that they believe that the crypto market still has a lot more room to grow. So let's see where we are right now with the entire market cap of crypto. The market cap is at around $3.6 trillion. So right now I'm looking at coin market cap, and we're seeing the entire market cap of crypto. And basically Standard Chartered believes that the market can 3x from here. Interesting. Now, another tweet. Coinbase CEO says Trump win will drive pro-crypto regulation and economic freedom. That's exactly what we've been talking about. Coinbase has been one of those companies which tried to be the best kid in class, trying to adhere to all of the rules and regulations, but it kept on being attacked by the SEC left and right. And they suffered really badly from all of the uncertainty within the market. And they also believe that all of it will now change in the opposite direction. So the crypto crowd is ready for blue skies under Trump administration. 4 years of harassment is over. So that's what we were talking about previously. So for the past 4 years under the Biden-Harris administration, the crypto industry was really suffering. So now we all believe, or at least the crypto insiders believe, the crypto companies, we all hold the consensus that now things are going to be a lot clearer, a lot easier to navigate, and now we can finally grow and develop as a young industry into a mature industry. And I always like to look at these patterns, right? Last time Trump was inaugurated, the market pumped hard. Look, this is not happening in the matter of a few days. It's happening over a period of a few months. But nevertheless, last time Donald Trump took office, the market rallied, and it rallied hard. So it seems to be that the current Bitcoin bull market is following the same pattern as the 2017 one, almost to the T. So here you see the orange line is a 2017 cycle, the red line is the current cycle. And as we are entering the period of around 250 days after the halving, we could expect that the market is going to pump hard from here. And keep in mind that this vertical axis that you're seeing over here is a logarithmic scale. So every step is a step of 10. So if that happens, it means that the biggest gains are yet to be seen. And I'm very excited about the next few months and years and what the Trump presidency will hold. Now, let me know in the comments below, after hearing all of this, do you believe that the golden age of Bitcoin and crypto is about to start now under the Trump presidency? Let me know. I'm really curious about your thoughts. And if you enjoyed watching this video, do me one quick favor, smash the like button so I know that you got good value out of it. And if you haven't done so yet, also make sure to subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be posting regular videos just like this one to help sure that you get an advantage in the crypto market and that you can maximize your profits as a crypto investor. The best way to do that is to stay informed about everything that's going on. All right, thanks for watching. Peace out, take care, and I will see you in the next one.